Welcome back to the Château de Saint-Germain-des-Prés, where we have got two reveals for you this week. One you were expecting and one you were not. And it begins.
It does.
How to get a shutter off 101.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because all the doors and windows in the house are all drop hinges, so you literally just lift them off. But these are good old traditional hinges with screws that need to be all just taken off. So there's a lot of them.
And they've been painted over too. So
they've been painted over, so this is going to be some fun.
And just when we thought we were done and we had them all, we remembered the actual latching hardware.
Yeah. Last bit of hardware?
Last bit of hardware. Heave. Leverage.
Good, it's all painted on there.
So you might have to listen each hinge. There you are, honey, by the power of Grayskull.
Seriously, we didn't. Oh, we missed a screw.
Oh, well, that'll do it every time.
Oh, there you go. So that's actually the locking mechanism for the shutters.
Right. Yeah, there's a couple layers of paint on there, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Apparently it's lunchtime.
It is. The lunch bell is ringing. Time for food. All right, slow progress, but we've managed to get all the hardware off of the first shutter. These old screws, I tell you, the flathead ones are a little hard to get, and particularly when they've been painted over several times. But we've got these ones disconnected, so ready to be stripped. And Sarah's working away on the other one. So it's true, the first side came off really quite easily, but that's the side that gets exposed to the weather. When you look at the other side, same amount of sanding, but you can see still a lot of paint on there. So the paint stripper is definitely going to be needed just to make sure we get a nice clean job and we don't over sand the wood so that it ends up being smaller or weaker than it is right now. It's all gooped up and you can see it's already starting to work a little bit on the paint that's here. Starting to pull it up nicely. All right, after some considerable sanding with some 80 grit paper on my orbital sander here, I've managed to take all of the paint off of one of the boards. There's 4 of these that make up the 2 shutters, but yeah, not too bad. Using the paint stripper to get the main bits off worked really well, and then able to actually take the rest off with just the sanding. And the wood underneath is in excellent condition. Very, very happy with that. And now that we're getting it down to the base, we can put a coat of primer on that, and they'll look practically brand new. Still a lot of elbow grease to go, but we're certainly well on our way. There you have it. So this is the before with all the paint. It needs obviously a lot of care. It's starting to chip away and definitely getting old, to the piece that has now been sanded and ready to prime. All right, so we are back in Paraguay today for a very important reason. Both of us are getting haircuts.
Oh my God, it's so exciting.
All right, so here's the before.
There you go, all the floof.
And we'll see what the after looks like when we're done.
Hey there, handsome guy.
So what do you think? How'd they do?
I don't know, you want to get out of here before my husband shows up?
Yeah, what a change, huh?
Amazing, yeah.
It's pretty drastic, but frankly, it's the pre-COVID me to a certain extent.
It is, yeah.
I used to have a lot shorter hair back in pre-COVID years.
Yeah.
The long hair really was a result of not being able to go to the hairdresser and just letting it go, but
yeah.
There you go, something different.
It is. How does it feel?
It feels good.
Yeah,
actually, it feels really good. It's yeah, it'll be nice to be short-haired for a little while.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Exactly.
But right now, I'm very happy with it. So
good.
Hopefully, everybody else is too. All right, it is the big reveal time.
It is. Besides the big reveal of the haircut.
Indeed. Yeah, I think we have tallied up and looked at all of the comments that came in from last video about the doors and the shutter color.
Yep.
And I think we can now reveal.
Yep.
That we are going with
the red. No.
With these two. So there's the Travertine light and the marine blue. So if you remember, oh, I think this upside down. Down. There you go. So it's basically 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So we're going with the lighter colored for the doors and the detail on the inside, and the shutters are going with the marine blue.
Yeah.
And now that we've got the shutters, at least the shutters from here, are all sanded. So now we need to prime them, and then we can start getting the color on, which will be really exciting.
Yeah, we've been lucky with the weather, but now it's raining for a couple of days, so that does make it a little more complicated for outdoor painting.
Yeah.
I also want to say thank you to everyone who voted for the red.
Yes.
I was very excited about that. Good to know that my crazy ideas are completely crazy. But then a good friend of ours pointed out that red paint outside fades to pink almost instantaneously.
Yeah.
And perhaps we wouldn't really end up with the color we were thinking about.
And these doors get sun all day long. So there you go. So these will be the colors. I think they're going to look really good. They're not going to be a massive difference, which is probably a good thing in the end.
Yeah.
But it will really refreshen things up and make it look nice and clean.
Yeah.
And we're really excited. Like the shutters actually sanded really nicely. The wood underneath is excellent. So they'll almost look like brand new shutters by the time we get those done.
Should be a really great look.
And then obviously we'll be able to get the doors off. But as Sarah said, we don't want to get the doors off until the weather improves, because, you know, having a giant hole in the side of your house is not the best thing when it's raining and a little chilly out. So,
no.
Yeah. So hopefully in the next week or so, we'll be able to start getting working on that.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
We are very cleverly hiding a reveal behind us right now. We've been searching on the interwebs for the final bed. Maybe the final bed we'll buy. Maybe. To go in La Tour to match the other fancy one we have. And I've been watching for a long time now because it's a very particular style in there.
Yeah. And we want it to be, you know, in keeping with the beautiful furniture that's in there. So yeah, it's been we've been on the hook for a couple of them, but I think we finally found the one that will work.
Shall we show them?
Let's do it.
Ta-da!
There you go. So we really love the way that this looks. It's got the cream colored wood finish, a little patinaed, which matches what's going on in the other furniture in La Tour.
Yeah.
And then this beautiful tapestry that's on it. That is a bit faded, but we're going to give it a really good cleaning. We've got a spot cleaner, and hopefully we can get some of the staining out and bring it to life.
But that said, compared to the other beds we've had, this is not stained at all. Normally the other ones we just straight up recover.
Yeah.
But I've actually been looking for one with tapestry in good cleanable condition for a while.
Yeah. So I think with a bit of cleaning, this might turn out. There's a couple of small spots of where.
Which I'm picturing adding silk flower applique to.
Okay.
What do you think? We could make little
Sure.
arrangement that just kind of cascades over the top, and I could gently attach it there.
Yeah, that might be
Anyway,
fun.
another project, another day.
Yeah. But yes, we managed to get it home in one piece, and now we'll get it cleaned up and put it in the Latour. See whether it matches everything. I think it will. I think it'll look
so.
great in there.
Here we go. Of course, I did a little spot test with the cleaner in a spot that would be hidden by the mattresses when we get it all finished, and that worked out fairly well. So carried on. Still helping, bud? You're such a good helper. Yes, you are. So this is the halfway point. So we've cleaned this side, but not that side. It's still drying a little bit. Like this is still a bit damp, but also I feel like it could be a bit cleaner. So I'm going back in with another scrub of the Château de Saint-Germain-des-Prés. So here's the new bed, all cleaned up and in situ. This is Latour that we're putting the bed into to go with this other beautiful set that was given to us by our friends at Lalonde. And we think they complement quite nicely. Obviously, they're not exactly the same style, but they've matched the florals that are going on in this room and the overall swirly and extra-ness of the beds. Obviously, we need mattresses and we need to do some furniture rearranging, but that will come in another day. I just wanted to show you guys the bed in its almost finished condition.
Well, it is almost Easter time, so we've decided to dye some eggs and do some decorative. And Elska is here with us. Elska and her husband Maurice are here for a few days, and we're excited to have them back. And you're the expert at the egg dyeing thing, right? As in, you've done it before. That pretty much makes you the expert, I said. So, what are we doing? How are we
What's
doing
going
this?
on? There's colored eggs. Things have been happening. You've been experimenting.
I've been experimenting. I was going to do just natural eggs,
Yeah.
but then got carried away with the dyeing. Tried some natural dyes. That didn't work.
Right.
Now we did gel. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take these flowers that I've been collecting over the last couple of weeks, and we're going to put them on the eggs. And then I made up a glue out of flour and water paste.
Right.
And we're going to glue them.
So decoupage sort of thing.
Yeah. Really gently. Oh, flipped a little. Just going to smooth it out there.
This looked easier on Instagram, didn't
It did.
Instagram versus remote.
Yeah.
There, but not too bad.
Oh,
Look
beautiful.
at that. Yeah. I like that on the pink too. I wasn't going to do any pink eggs, but. Yeah, so go ahead and try, Steve. If you want now.
Yeah.
I did break a couple of them.
You did what now?
I did.
No.
I was trying to blow dry them dry, so we put some bigger flowers over top of them.
that?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll try that. I love the color of this one. Look at the color.
So how did you end up with this model defect? Was that from your plant-based experiment?
Yeah, so that was the plant-based experiment. That was turmeric and hibiscus tea.
Oh, cool.
The darker stuff, but it didn't really take, like it just wiped off and it,
Okay.
yeah. So then use the gel coloring over time.
It's very subtle, honey. It's very subtle. I like it.
Oh,
Blending the
look,
colors
it
in with
blends
the
right
egg.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
I did do some leaves in that too, tried
Yeah.
them, so.
Oh, look at little groupings. Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought? Little daisies, and then I worked on this one as well.
Pretty. I might have to get in on this action.
Yeah, definitely. Get yourself,
Yes.
get your hands dirty.
That's right. Get the stems to stick down. Not winning. So everyone else's fingers are fully in on the glue, and I'm impatient. Steve doesn't know this, do you, honey?
Nope.
Nope. And I want to roll my egg in the confetti that I've collected from the remains of the bouquet from last week, because yes, I've taken too long to take it down because it was pretty. So now I'm going to try rolling it after I've glued my eggs, but now I'm rolling it left-handed while I try to film to add some extra chaos to the mix. All right. The only problem is it's
I know, it's stuck in your fingers, how are you gonna pick it up?
there's also more things on my fingers than there are on the egg, I think. What is it? This glue, it wants to stick to everything but the eggs, man. Yeah, you're finding that too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It keeps sticking to my fingers, into
Yeah.
the paper, into the, yeah.
Elska has just said the thing that I think is farthest from the truth that has ever been said in the kitchen. That my chaos random rolled egg reminds her of a what now?
A Fabergé egg. It totally does. Like, you know, the Fabergé eggs have the little porcelain pieces that come right off
Right.
it or whatever, right? Yeah, I think it totally does.
This
Okay.
is what the support of a good friend gets you.
I bet you that's going to be one of the best ones yet when it's dry and sitting out.
Well, I'm sure the people in the comments will let us know. Fabergé, I think. Yes.
Depends. Can we charge? Charge Fabergé prices for them? Why not?
Well, exactly, yeah. I feel like you've never seen a real Fabergé egg.
Maybe not in person.
Oh! Do not distract the egg gatherer. This is a rule. Okay.
It's one of your eggs.
Oh,
Oh, Dexter, look what I did.
Dex. What happened?
Oh, that's like the worst side of it there, Steve.
I'm sorry. Oh.
You gotta come to this side. It's this good side.
That's the good side. I'm sorry. I'm always fascinated by this weather. It's bright and sunny and raining somehow. Beautiful though. All right. Well, that was a good week. Changes. And there too.
Yeah,
she
it's
did
true.
a lovely job on Sarah's hair as well.
A little less dramatic.
A little less dramatic, just true, but still
Yeah.
nice to get it done and refreshed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I think that was
That's it for the week.
that's it for the week.
It's like and subscribe time.
And I
know
hope
you want
everybody had a really good Easter, hopefully with their
Those who
families.
celebrate.
Those who celebrate, of course. Enjoyed with friends and family. But yes, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and comment away. And
Thanks for everyone who signed up for our sort of brocanting,
oh yeah,
bespoke brocanting. Is that what we're calling it? Yeah, there's a couple of people who asked us to look out for some particular things, so that'll be fun to look out for at our next couple of visits.
Yeah, which is awesome. And of course, as always, we are an Airbnb if anybody's interested in coming to the area and wants to grab a few of their friends and spend some time geeking out at the Chateau.
And we've got some great B&B weekends lined up in June too.
We do.
That still have a couple of spaces available, so come and have some storytelling or some pastel or some watercolor. Yeah, should be great weekends.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. So yeah, by all means, check out our website, and if anybody's interested, we'd love to see you guys.
All right.
Until next week.
Have a good week.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.